Hey guys, and welcome back to the Lady of Wonderland episode 6. And we're finally we are building a different area than the main plaza area. I saw a few comments like, this is not a main street, this is more like a main square or main plaza. I'm so sorry for that, but yes, we are done with the main street area. I'll just call it an area. And we're now building the castle, and as you can see, I'm not using any candies. So no, this won't be a candy land anymore. But I saw many comments the last few videos of you guys mentioning like, could you make a candy castle? Could you make a pink castle? I'm not going for a pink castle. As you can see, it's white. And for now it's gray, but I will change the roof colors and the gray stone colors as well in a few more minutes, so don't worry about that. And I made it pink, but only at nighttime, so you will see that in the cinematic shots, and I really hope you like it. It's kind of inspired by the Disneyland castle, of course, and for those who follow me from the beginning might have seen my castle Amelie, which is down at the moment because I use Disneyland music. But yeah, it's kind of a castle Amelie .2 if that makes sense. I think it is. It does. So yeah, but I'm quite happy with how it turned out. This is not the shape how the castle will be. I was just trying out something with like different blueprints to make a nice castle, but I wasn't really happy with it. So as you can see right now, I replaced it and thought, okay, let's start over with the entrance gate, because I was like, yeah, well, it doesn't really fit. What am I doing wrong? So yes, I took the castle of Disneyland to see like, oh yeah, that's right. They made like that gate, and then they get the roof pieces, and then on the roof pieces, so it connects more, I put in the towers, and that is the only thing I did use from Disneyland. Well, maybe it looks like it a little bit, but I didn't use it as inspiration to place the towers or anything like that. Well, maybe just a little bit, I don't know. And the colors, of course, at the end. But then again, it isn't a replica of Disneyland Castle, so it's fine, I guess. I hope. Okay, so that is the castle, and at the end of the video you will see the rainbow, and I still need to smooth it out a little bit. You will see that in the cinematic shots, but I will definitely do that, but it's a little bit hard because of the pieces. But yeah, well, I'm sure I'm gonna figure out how to make it nice and smoother than it is right now. But I really like how it looks so far, and I really hope you guys will like that too. And around the castle there won't be that much detailing, and the reason because of that is because I want to place the dark ride underneath. So at the beginning of the next video you will see there's no castle at all. I replaced it to a different area of the park so I can make like a big hole to place the dark ride in. So yeah, I really want to wait with the detailing around it and put some scenery around it, because I really just want to know how I'm gonna do the entrance of the dark ride. Do I want to make it at the gate of the castle, or maybe just underneath it? I'm not really sure yet, so that's why I didn't do that much around it. And even with the lightning, you will see that I didn't put any lights on the sides of the castle, and the tower is on the sides, because I just want to make sure where to place them if it's really if the castle is on its place. So yeah, so let's go to your awesome comments, because you guys are seriously commenting so many awesome stuff, and I want to reply to everything, but as you may know, I just can't do it. I don't have the time for it, but I always try to get the ones I really like or I really love or have great ideas. So yes, let's do this. I got Harry Hurst. I'm loving this park. I love how creative you're being. Your awesome suggestion for your video. As we know, Wonderlands are typically happy and joyful, but I think you should put in a small or large section of the park dedicated to all the dark things in Wonderland. Dark forest, evil trees, witches, monsters, dragons, and spooky wastelands with some spooky. And Damie Spellboss added to that. Harry Hurst, that's awesome idea. Kind of like an area where the magic has disappeared. Seeing a contradiction like that would really bring everything together and make this somewhat storyline complete. It could be the area where the villain of the park is banned too. Would be awesome. These ideas, guys, they are so cool. I'm like, seriously, you guys gave me so many awesome ideas that I'm just really not sure if this is going to be a small park. There will be a big chance, since I'm gonna buy a new computer in May, that I'm just gonna keep on building this park till I just don't know what to build anymore. I don't even think that is possible with all these awesome ideas. I think I will need to skip a lot of it, but we will see, because sometimes the ideas are so awesome but it's just not really doable in Planet Coaster, or at least I'm not that creative to create that awesome stuff with the art pieces. And so yeah, we would just need to see how this will go and end up, but I really like these ideas, so thank you guys so much. I got Oscar Reed. For the Lady in Wonderland, why not build a balloon shop and use some art pieces to make a few balloons, so it looks like balloons are holding it. That is a really great idea. I was really thinking of something like that too. To be honest, I tried to make some air balloons, just a test, and I really was struggling already with the art pieces, but a shop will be like smaller balloons, so I think that will be easier. And I was really thinking of that to put in my Main Street area, but at the end I just didn't know where to place it anymore because I didn't have much space. So, but yeah, I will definitely want to place something in the park with that theme. So thank you. Yes. James Fluker, you were thinking of Lord Farquaad in the last episode and the town of Duloc in Shrek, where the puppets sing the rules to you. Exactly. I was indeed thinking, and I heard in my head saying Duloc, but I was like, was that the name? So I didn't pronounce it because I really was scared that I was saying something totally stupid. But yes, I meant Lord Farquaad in the town of Duloc. But thank you so much for mentioning. I saw more comments of that. I love Shrek. I just can't help it. I love Shrek. But I totally forgot the name. I'm sorry for that. I'm not dedicated. I love the giant toy idea for the go-kart. Still think something chess related will be good, and dark scary nightmare forest would be cool too. So that is the nightmare darkish area as well, and of course the chess related stuff. I really want to do something like that as well, something in black and white, something really crazy. So thank you, James. I got Nivar. So is your plan to theme around certain Wonderland style stories? You mentioned Alice a lot, so that will be for the dark ride, of course, but also Pinocchio and Oz. In this episode, are you planning on making some stuff themed around them as well? Pinocchio and the whale will be awesome. I know there isn't a lot of scary stuff in the game, but I'd love to see a scary area to see what your minds can come up with. Okay, so first of all, as I just said, Alice in Wonderland will be the theme of the dark ride. I might use something with large teacups and that kind of stuff with the ride of the teacups. So that makes sense to use something of Alice in Wonderland in that theme because it just belongs to Alice in Wonderland, that theme. So yes, Pinocchio. I was looking for a video, like Alice in Wonderland is on YouTube, so I was watching that movie on YouTube and that was very easy. But Pinocchio, at least the movie from Disneyland, isn't in English or in Dutch on YouTube, so that kind of sucks a little bit because I really can't remember the whole story anymore, and I would love to look at that movie to get some inspiration if I want to use it as inspiration. But if anyone can find it, please let me know, because I really would love to see that movie again. I got it on VHS, and for the younger people among us, you don't probably know VHS, but yeah, I got lots. I think I got all the old Disney movies on VHS, but yeah, I just can't watch it because I can't play it. So that really sucks. I should get something like that. And oh, Davy Spellbuzz, I wrote you down again. That's a very coincidence. Okay, this turned out amazing. Can't wait to see what you do next. Also can't wait to see you do the hat shop I suggested, the Mad Hatter's house shaped like a hat, and of course the tea time table. Maybe you could also do an area with huge cups and huge tables and chairs around the place, like they have in Plopsaland in Belgium. They have an area with the Wizzy and Whoppy rides, so they made it look like you were mice. So everything is huge. It's really fun, and I think it would work great in this park. I love the idea, and to be honest, I'm right now working on the Alice in Wonderland dark ride, and there is I wanted to use a big table. Now seriously, I tried to make a big table and it looks ugly as hell with the art pieces, and I really wasn't expecting that. I really thought with the art pieces you can make great and awesome big stuff, but I really wasn't happy with that. I think the toys with the go-karts around it, the big toys, will be doable because you have lots of different colors, lots of different shapes, but like big chairs or big tables are really ugly. At least I don't like it. So I really wish I could do it, but I'm not really sure if I'm capable to do that. So yeah, we will have to see. And I haven't been to Plopsaland in Belgium, so I have no idea about the Wizzy Woppy ride, so I have to look that up. And then we got Rivicton. Hi lady, maybe you could do some toppings on your donuts from the previous episode. Use the basic shapes and give them some more colors. It gives them a little bit more texture. I don't remember if it wasn't a recording, but I tried to make some sprinkles. I'm not really sure what the translation is. And then I thought, okay, if I'm seriously gonna do every little sprinkle, I just call it a sprinkle, one by one, my FBS is gonna die before I finish the Main Street area. So that's why I didn't do that. And like a couple of days later, they showed us in the updates those are coming in April this year. So within a month, wasn't it the 11th or the 12th of April? And then we will have donuts with sprinkles. So I think I'm just gonna wait for them and replace some of them with sprinkles to give them a really nice topping. But then you know why I didn't do it. It was doable with the art shapes, but I'm just really afraid that my FBS is gonna freak out. And as you may have seen my Rio Bravo series last weekend, yeah, I had some problems with Planet Coaster. I'm really glad I fixed it, but it was really terrible. I was really freaking out. I really thought, like, you gotta be kidding me. In 2 months I'm gonna buy a new computer, and now I just can't open Planet Coaster anymore. I just couldn't do anything. It just didn't work out, and it really sucks. So I'm quite happy that it's working right now, and I just keep my fingers crossed for the next 2 months that it will stay like this. But we will just have to see and wait, and I will do my best to make sure that yeah, it will be running. But yeah, I'm just really happy that it is fixed. So this is the last part of the castle, guys, and these were the comments I wrote down. And in a few more minutes you're gonna see the cinematic shots of the castle. As you can see right now, I just love to use the top of the windows to use the mesh edges. As I said, this is like the only detail I used for the sides of the castle, but there will be a lot more. I want to do some stairs with some more doors and maybe some balcony-ish stuff. I have some ideas, but as I said, I just want to wait till the dark ride is finished. And one more thing, because I was really surprised that a couple of you were congratulating me with my birthday, and I was like, why are you congratulating me? And then I asked someone, like, why is everyone doing this? And then he said, yeah, you said it's your birthday. And then I was like rewatching my own episode, like, I couldn't have said that. My birthday is on the 3rd of January. And then I'm not really sure whose comment it was, but someone wrote down a comment, and I was reading it out loud, and he said, it's my birthday on St. Patrick's Day. And you probably thought that I said it's my birthday, like it's the lady's birthday, but it was the comment I was reading. So no, it wasn't my birthday, but thank you again for congratulating me. So the 3rd on January, that will be next year again. I'm sorry, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you get some inspiration of this rainbow. It's not perfect, but I tried in different ways, and I think this is the only way that it looks the best, at least I think. But maybe you guys have a different idea. I can always replace it. Let me know, and let me know what you think about it. I still need to smooth it out, of course, and let me know what you think of the castle. I think I really hope you guys like it as much as I do. I really love it, and let me know, and I really hope to see you in the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching.